What is up, everybody? It is I, your girl Jackie, aka the Hood Scientist. Welcome, welcome. This is my girl. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Catherine Callie. I'm from the Queen of Swords Divination, the owner and CEO. Um, I've known Jackie for a long time, and she asked me to come on here to just kind of kick it, vibe, and answer questions.
Yes, sir. Yeah, guys. So this is impromptu as fuck. I just, I love how she reads cards. Um, I feel that she's the real deal. And I thought, what better way than to go live with someone else who's on point, who I've known for a long time. And yeah, so I guess what we decided to do today, once again, it is impromptu, so it might be all over the place. Just bear with us. I was thinking we probably just have regular convo, ask each other questions, random questions, and then we pull some cards for you guys. If you guys, like one card, you know. I don't know how we're
Hmm.
gonna do it yet. I guess we'll just figure it out as we go. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll just do it like a card per person.
let me on in the chat. See, we got a couple people in here. So yeah, welcome everybody. Also, I do have to say that this is a full house. I do have the kiddos in the background. I mean, I do have the kiddos here, so you're gonna hear them in the background, and I hope you guys don't mind that. And yeah. So anyhow, I guess let's get it. You ready, Miss Kaiser and Callie?
All right. You
All
ready
right.
for my questions? Are you ready for my questions?
Guys, I have to add that she is an Aquarius, just like me. I can already tell that her questions are going to be complex and deep, just just out there. Probably some radical shit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see though. But
Okay, well, you could go
what's
first if you want.
up,
Oh,
Arcade?
thank you.
Thank you, Johnny Arcade in the building. Johnny Arcade also reads tarot cards. So yeah, welcome, homie. And what's up, Pookies? Thank you. So go ahead, ask me. Also,
Hey,
chat. My bad, girl. Also, chat. If you got questions for us, feel free to go ahead and ask us in the comment section. Alrighty, girly.
okay, let's see. What does spirituality mean to you?
Spirituality is something. Spirituality is something. It's faith in knowing that there is something, someone, some type of out there that is protecting us and guiding us and blessing us and even teaching us lessons. What is the purpose? I'm not sure. Purpose. I have many existential crises
Hmm.
that I deal with in my own time by myself. Um, just because I have many different theories of existence and why we might be here, or if I'm even really here, or if I am who I am. You know,
Hmm.
sometimes I disassociate and I feel that I'm a different person in a mental home, and I just pictured this woman's life, you know, to escape my actual reality. So,
Hmm.
but but again, that's existence. When it all boils down to it, spirituality is something that I can't really comprehend. I can only try and get in tune with by being my best self. I feel like spirituality is has something has everything to do with the soul and spirit and just
Hmm.
Um, Everything goes back to the Akashic records, and yeah, I don't know. How about you?
Spirituality is actually like the everything. We are spirit, so you're just kind of living an experience from different points of view. So everyone is God, I guess you could say, and you're living an experience from a different point of view in order to gain that more knowledge um, as a being. So spirituality is everything because it's energy, and energy is everywhere. So that's what I think spirituality is. So that's what it means to me. It's kind of a big,
It's everything.
like a big kind of view,
It,
like a big picture view of it. It's just everything. It's just you're living as a spiritual being in a physical body, but you're spiritual. There's a spirit there. When you die, the difference between someone that's dead and someone that's alive is the spirit that is missing, and you would see that if you've seen somebody that's passed. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. What about you? What other question? What question you have for me?
do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in what?
Ghosts.
Yes, I do believe in ghosts. There is spirits everywhere. The only difference between a ghost and like a spirit would be that they actually have used some energy in order to kind of condense to our level so that we could see them. It takes a lot of energy for them to do this, unless they have just not crossed. If they have not crossed, then they will remain in like this kind of limbo kind of place, and then you could see them a lot more. But they're everywhere. Of course, I believe in ghosts. I talk to them when I do mediumship readings. Um, Sometimes I will feel like I need to talk to somebody about something, and they will just come into my head and talk, and I would be like, "What the hell is this?" They're like annoying the fuck out of me, and then I will tell this person. Like one time, I was sitting at a restaurant. I saw this guy eating by himself, and I kept hearing like, "Tell him that there's someone sitting next to him. Tell him there's someone sitting next to him." I'm like, "What the fuck, right?" So I go up to him, find I was like, "Somebody wants to tell you that they're sitting next to you every time you come eat here." And then he showed me a picture of his wife that passed. So yes, they exist. They're there.
Yeah.
For those that want to connect with them, they're there. It's just some people are just too close-minded, or not don't want to listen, or don't want to believe, or want control of their surroundings or control of their reality so much that they don't want to believe.
Because because of fear or skepticism.
Hmm. Or indoctrination.
True. Um, depending on my beliefs at the current moment, because they're always changing. Sometimes, like hour. Sometimes I feel like yes, we're here. We're humans. We're having or we're spirits. We're souls. We're having a human experience, right? We're all living here in the 3D, and part of me, yes, there's ghosts and things like that. But then another part of me, I'll be like, we're not here. Like we're all one. We invented or I created ghosts. I created everything. Everything was just all a big dream. I created everything, everyone, every single person, you know. And it's I don't know. It's crazy, man. Like I feel like I've taken lots, psychedelics and stuff like that in my lifetime, and it really like just triggered lots of different theories. And luckily, I don't go through like psychosis because sometimes I'll really feel that shit really strongly. But I'll be
Hmm.
like, myself, this is what I see. So this is the present moment, I'll be like, I'm here, I'm in the 3D. But telling you, like, it just depends on like my current state. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, we're humans, there's ghosts on the other side, this and that. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not even really here. Everything is just my own. And because one time I did trip And like I was like in my room, and all of a sudden I reached out and I was going like this, and I was ripping everything, the walls, my lamp, everything, as if it was a poster, right? Paper, wallpaper, actually, I should say. And like as I was ripping it, I was seeing the universe. I
Mm-hmm.
was the universe. I was like this clear body, this energy. And I was like, I created every celebrity. I created everything, every food I could think of, everything just to entertain myself because we are the universe. And I don't know. So yeah, I guess it all just goes back to like where my head is at the current moment.
I I think that you are kind of right about that because you are a creator of the universe, but you're a co-creator. We're part of one big spirit. So you are creating it, but you're co-creating with everyone else as well. So you're completely right about that.
Like existential life.
Going through existential crises.
Yeah, girl. Okay, so what do you think about twin flames?
I think that twin flames are really karmic soulmates. Um, I think that um, the twin flame, like you could meet your match as like in the total opposite or polar opposite of you or your dark side, so that you can kind of evolve as a soul more, and then finally come together once you've reached like a certain level of spiritual growth after you kind of repel yourself so much by doing all this stuff and then going through the growth and changing as a human being or as a soul, and then you become one at the end as a perfect pair after you've done all this. And then again, it's because you're making yourself better as a spirit, I guess, through all this pain and all this shit that you go through with this person. I think not a lot of people are in that journey. I think a lot of people misunderstand that journey. I think a lot of people think that you're supposed to be with this person, and I don't think that you are. Because then, if you were, then that whole point, there wouldn't be a point of having a twin flame. Why would you separate yourself from yourself if you were already together? You have to separate yourself to grow. That's the reason why. That's what I think about it. What about you? What do you think?
Um, I didn't know shit about twin flames until maybe like 15 or maybe 13 or something like that. And like I learned about it and I ran with it because I was in and out of a relationship that felt that way, that like checked the boxes of what a twin flame is.
Mhm.
I'm still not certain if that person, I mean, it feels like that person is my twin flame. We're still connected even after all these years.
Mhm.
No. But sometimes I'm like, it might be my karmic. And I'm gonna get really raw right here. So my first relationship, I was toxic with this person. Um, and I was really bad with this person. Like I used to be really jealous of girls on TV, so I used to like spaz out, when I feel like he would like watch shit like that. Um, or when we go out, I was just like really jealous, really bitchy, really insecure, even violent, and I fell out of love with this person. We went our separate ways. He was toxic too in his own ways too. He was not perfect at all, but at all. But I know that I was the main problem. Like now that I look back and like I reflect and I know that I was the main problem. If I would have fixed my issues, we would have worked. But, also maybe we weren't meant to, right? Maybe just life had plans for me. But that this person who I'm like, oh, it might be my twin flame, but everything that I changed about myself, like I felt I stopped being jealous with the girls on TV in person. Um, I wasn't violent anymore. I was more like trying to be like mature and shit. And he had every single fucking trait that I did in my first
Mhm.
relationship. So I was like, fuck. I was like, this is my karma.
That sounds like a
That's
twin flame. Yeah.
karma. But it also does feel twin flaming because there is a lot of love and passion and there is growth. I've grown a lot within this connection.
Mhm.
There, and I'll still feel triggered and old parts of me will come out, but I feel like it's not as bad as it used to once be. Yeah,
Mhm.
I do see growth, and I see my twin flames growth too. And if he's not a twin flame, he's a karmic. Well, I'm still grateful for the lessons and part of me, like, yes, it's real, and another part of me is like, no, that could have just been a theory that's been made up, and it keeps millions of caught in a loop because we believe in said theory. We want to believe in said theory.
I agree. I think that you're right about that being your twin flame. Especially if there was like the entire like the mirror, like the negative mirror of you, then that's like definitely like check, like you said, that checks it.
Exactly. So he checked all my negative traits, like every single thing that I was so jealous of, like to the T. He had that. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like it made me realize, like, brain might think you're right at that moment, but that's fear. Like I reacted out of fear a lot. It was never that serious, the shit that he was doing. I just like overreacted and I was just crazy and scandalous. But again, I grew out of that. I told myself I'd never hurt anybody the way I used to hurt them, and that's growth. So I'm just proud of that. Thank you, Johnny Arcade. What's up, Azen? Um,
I like his name, Jason.
different. But yeah, that's what I feel. I'm still not sure if it's, but karma is shit.
Okay. Do you believe in past lives and why or why not?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I do. Um, well, I feel like there's something that definitely happens. Only because you hear like stories like, oh, someone's I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. The little ones are in here, guys. So I hope. But past lives, I remember a couple instances why I feel I'm either in assimilation or past life is because
Mhm.
like you'll hear like certain voices. You'll have certain knowings, and they're unexplainable, but you just know it. So it's like, okay, am I just super intuitive, or have I lived this life before, or So, but I think so. I'm spiritual. I believe in my ancestors and my spirit guides. Um, but yeah, what I was trying to say is, before I kind of got distracted, is I do believe in past lives, just because there's been times when I've had near death experiences, and my life, instead of like me blacking out, I immediately go into another version of, like, it's still me. It's just, as I'm going through that traumatic experience, one time I was getting choked out and I like kept like passing out,
Mhm.
happening. Like I was being put to sleep, but it was like, as every time I closed my eyes, I was in a different scene because I got choked out back to back by my
Mhm.
ex. So, like in one, I was driving with my sisters, and then, like if nothing ever happened, like if I didn't just go through that experience, like like it was, it's so hard to explain. It's just like your energy, your mind, your spirit goes into another parallel universe. It's almost like, to me, like, instead of it being past lives, you never really die. You might die in this life, but like in a whole other parallel universe, you're still alive and nothing occurred in that 3D world.
I've
Like,
had somebody that actually had that same experience talk to me about it. She said that she had like got shot or something, and then she woke up like moments before that happened, and then something else happened, like it deviated from the story, you know what I mean? So I believe you, because somebody told me that that happened. And I
yeah,
also know that when we come to this world, we have different exits that we choose to take. So you might decide to, I'm going to die this way, or no, I have something else to do. So there's exits depending on, I mean, what your mission is. So that could have been like an exit that she took, and she was like, "Nope, I'm not," and then came back. So it seems like you've been jumping kind of timelines a lot, from all just the things that we've talked about. Um,
no, no. Let me tell you. And there's one more experience that I have to explain. And I always think about this shit. And I talked to my friend recently, public, and I asked him. I was like, just to make sure I wasn't tweaking, just to make sure it happened. And he confirmed. So we went to a party and we went womping for the first time. That's when, like, you get the balloon and you inhale
oh,
that
okay.
whatever the fuck. I've never really done that. But we went to the party, everyone was doing it, and I was like, fuck it, let me try it. So as we're there, we're chilling, we're having a good time, and all of a sudden my body just shuts down. I guess it didn't react well to that
Mhm.
thing. So I just went like this. Like,
Yeah,
I looked like a fucking NPC. And as that
that's
happened,
crazy.
in fucking time, the lights went out to the party, the lights and the music. Everyone in the party was like, ah, man, like how people act when like the music or goes out at everybody. Everyone's like, "Come on, who didn't pay the light bill? Whatever, whatever." I'm hearing all this chatter, but my body can't move, and no one knows that I'm passed out because the lights are off, and I'm like this, and I hear a voice, and it's like, "Jackie, do you want to? Are you ready, or do you want to go back?" And I'm like, "I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Uh-huh.
Back. Bring me back." And like it was like, okay, she's not ready. It almost sounded like a voice from the Matrix. You don't know where
Mhm.
it's coming, but you hear it clear as day. And it was like they sent me back. It was like a fucking shockwave. I was like, ooh. And as soon as I
That's
got
crazy.
fucking lights and the party went on at the same time. And I was like, yo, I was like, it's like I'm controlling this fucking life. This shit is not real. Like, what is going on here? Like, I've always tripped out about that. And that's when I asked public. I was like, happened at that party? And he was like, shit, I remember the lights went out. And I was like, I fucking knew it. So what a
That's
coincidence.
crazy.
Went out at the same time that I passed out, and they came on at the same exact time that I woke up after that voice. I don't know. It's just so crazy. So I don't know. I'm still tripping.
These people in the chat's funny.
Girl, yes, that's experiences. And we're gonna pull some cards as well for you guys. If you guys have questions, go ahead and drop them down below.
I think they asked what my channel is. My channel is Queen of Swords Divination. Should be linked on here somewhere. I don't know. I do like timeless readings, and I do shorts here and there. Mostly be on TikTok though. So just look up Queen of Swords Divination on TikTok. Dang, serial killer. Serial killer.
Serial killer. The way he spells cereal, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Cosmic Girl, welcome. You're always good vibes. Yeah, these are my nails. Show me your nails. Don't you got alien nails?
No, I took them off, girl, because of my baby.
So fire too.
They
You
were
always get
cute
some.
though.
Yeah, I just got some press ons. I wasn't about to do all that extra shit. But anyways, guys, if you have questions for us, drop them down below. Whether it's like questions for us or like questions for yourself, you want us to pull your card. mic. I'm Yeah, guys, man. Have you ever tried psychedelics?
I have. My cat's so annoying. What? I have. Let's see. I do shrooms all the time because I'm like trying to stay away from drinking now. So my thing about craziest experience that I've had in psychedelics was when I did like a lot of them, and then I like got out of my body, and I was like the sun. I was like a star. I was like outside of a star, being like a conscious star,
Oh
just
my
sit there.
dude, that reminds me of the shit I was telling you about. How I was like a conscious. I was like clear, like I was
Mm-hmm.
just, and you had some experience. Like it sounds like very similar.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy
Yeah.
as fuck.
So you're just like a consciousness. You don't have like an actual form. You're just a consciousness.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, how did you feel?
I felt like really peaceful. Just I was like outside the sun. Like I could see the sun. I could see like I don't know how to explain it. Like when you're just like in space, I guess, and then like at the surface of the sun, just like really quiet, and you're just there. Like
Sounds peaceful. Have you
yeah,
astral?
I have not. I have not astral projected anywhere. Um, just because I just don't feel comfortable doing that. I feel like you could be very vulnerable doing that if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, I haven't done that. Have you? Or what did you do or what
Uh,
did you try?
Involuntarily, I've tried voluntarily, and like there's steps. When it's voluntarily, you got to go through steps. When it's involuntarily, it happens naturally.
Mm-hmm.
So the times I've tried to actually do it, like intentionally, like I get to this point where it's called hypnagogia, where basically you trick your body into thinking you're asleep, but your mind is like fully conscious, and you're
Uh-huh.
able to controlling like your spirit or your like soul within. Like you start being able to like feel it move inside, you know. And they tell you to like picture like your like soul, not your actual human body, but your soul is like reaching out of your body and like pulling a rope. And once you start like feeling, once your body's about to pop out, you hear like a loud ringing. So every
Uh-huh.
time I get loud ringing, I freak out and I'm like, oh no, no, forget it. I'm good. I'm not going to do all that. So I know I get close though. But when it's happening voluntarily, like time that really freaked me out was when I was with my first boyfriend, my first daddy. Um, work. He went at like 5 in the morning, and he would. So one day he goes to work, and I think I get up to lock the door, but for some reason I'm like floating. But like I didn't think about it too much. Like my body's just kind of like moving. It's almost like I don't have legs. It's almost like it gets like a little bit after the knees. It's like the legs don't exist. It's
Mm-hmm.
weird. Casper, like I don't know.
Like
It's like that. So I went to go lock the door and I turned the light on, and it was like this black dark energy. It was a spirit, and he pushed the shit out of me because I turned the light on. Turns out I never turned the light on in the 3D world in my actual
mm-hmm.
home, on in the spiritual world where I was astral traveling the light to the room in that home. So I was disturbing him. That was a spirit that liked to be in darkness. He never left that
Right.
house. He got pissed, pushed me, and my spirit flew into the couch. And I flew so hard that I woke up in the bed like, what the fuck? And I went to check out. I really did like to. It was crazy. Like that's how I know. Like you're right. It is susceptible, to
Mhm.
being fucked with your spirit, your soul. Uh, I'll be back. Let me go check on the little ones.
Okay. So I think after she comes back, we're probably gonna start pulling some cards for you guys. If you have questions, um, where's Quebec? Is Quebec in Canada? Um, we'll wait for her to get back, and then we'll probably pull some cards for you guys. If you guys are interested in following my channel, it's Queen of Swords Divination. It should be somewhere on here. I need long nails. I had long nails, but I took them off.
Maybe next time we can work like on a pick a card together or something like that, you know?
We
Like
can
we'll
if you
link up.
want to. We'll figure something out. Um, it could be like they could pick one or two cards. If they pick your card, is this reading? Or if they pick my card, is this reading? How about that? That would be kind of cool. Like I'll pop up, or you'll pop up.
Oh yeah. We should do a pop up. Bro. Hey,
Okay,
you
so
know what? Doing like parties and shit. But the thing is we're the real deal. We're not just going to, you know, like
to
a
do
lot of the
parties, like they usually pay like a really like I don't like the fee because you're like overworked. It's like $200 $300 an hour, and you're overworked. People want to be there like all the time. Besides from that, I insist on taking my own security with me, which will be armed. Either the security or me will be armed, because I don't, you never know with crazy people. I have a crazy ex running around and shit. Like I'm good,
no
you know.
stories that might, be what we do. We don't Bible thumpers that say they're godly and then they'll fuck around and try to get physical with us because they hate that. You know what I mean? That's why, like you said, we have security.
They're gonna fuck around and find out. Seriously.
For real though. Hey, these comments
So does
and
anyone
Ellis
want
is
have any questions for me to pull some cards for you? Because I got
yeah.
about 20 minutes that I can do this, and then I have to head out. So, anyone need a card pulled or any questions or anything?
Yes, guys. I'm trying to see if I can actually write something in the chat. I want to link your channel here. Alrighty, guys. So let us know if you got any questions for us, or if you want us to pull you out some cards. Because, like my girl
Serial
said,
killer says he wants a card read. Serial killer. You pull one and I'll pull one for him, since there's only a few people in here. Serial
all right,
killer.
all right, sounds good. You just want a random card.
One card reading.
What deck are you using?
It's about his job. He says he needs a job that pays at least 50K a year. I'm guessing he's asking advice on that.
Focus on the cards. This one. Okay, so what's his name? Serial killer. I need a job that pays 50,000 a year at least. I'm reading spiritual Kama Sutra. All right. What's going on with serial killer and his finances? Will he get a job that pays good? What is coming up for serial killer? What's coming up for serial killer? What is coming up for serial killer? I would like to know what is going on. All right. So what'd you get?
At the card reverse, I feel like you need to believe in yourself a little bit more. probably go out there and apply for things that maybe you don't think that you are qualified for, and you might actually get it. Because the star, it could go either way. So that's what I'm getting. The star in reverse means that you need to get yourself out there a little bit more, or try to. You have like blockages within yourself that are like stopping you from getting ahead. Um, this means that you need to be uh trying to go for things that maybe you wouldn't, otherwise. I also have the King of Cups, and work on your patience, because it's gonna come, but you need to just get yourself out there a little bit more. That's what I got. What about you?
I got the Two of Pentacles for you. So that's letting me know that you're going to be weighing your options, probably between two different jobs when the opportunity does come. Um, I do feel like they're both going to be quite lucrative. You're probably going to um, have the pay that you're looking for. But again, there's going to be something about pros and cons and weighing your options here with the Two of Pentacles. All right. Nonetheless, it does have to do with wealth, finances, decisions. So, I mean, you will have options soon. So it's not like you're hitting a dry well or whatever. You'll definitely have options, and I do feel that you're going to be getting the pay that you're looking for at the very least. Yeah, that's what I got for you. All right. Does anybody else have any questions for us?
We'll pull a card for somebody. Let's pull a card on Mike. You won't meet me anytime soon, but let's see what the cards got to say. Yeah, Three of Swords. It's not gonna happen for you, buddy.
Can you read my sir? I do stay home more than I
No,
should.
Mike, I think that you're getting out of some type of like being upset in a relationship. You definitely were fighting with somebody that you were dealing with. And you're getting out of that situation. However, you need to change some things about yourself in order to attract better into your life. Um, you could be a little bit controlling and a little bit deceptive as well. I'm sorry, this is what it says. In addition, I feel like you are happy within yourself, so I don't know why you're messing with people. Ten of Cups. You're happy within yourself. You're a little bit of a jokester here. Okay.
Right, come up with for Mike. Let's see, Mike.
Mike.
What's coming in for Mike? Messages. I need to. All right. So low key, you may overthink. You may worry a lot, maybe about your finances, your wealth, your stability, your home, um, your peace of mind, because it does say worry. This is the Five of Discs. Stop that. See what else. Every time I get that card, I do have to say I hear the song by Blue from the Jungle Book, the one that goes, "Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities." So it's like letting me know that you think a lot, you worry a lot, you just overthink, and I feel like you make problems bigger in your head than what they really have to be. I'm hearing, you know what, it never was that serious. So, and then we do have the Hierophant here. So, the Hierophant in this deck in particular, the Hierophant is all about conventional, living a conventional life. The Hierophant, for the most part, is very honest, and they like to just live right. They're like a righteous person. The Hierophant here does have a young figure in front of him. So either you are being like watched. Let's see, one episode. I'm So yeah, either you can be highly watched here with the Hierophant. This could be a boss, maybe someone that you work, or this could be some type of authority figure, even a parent. Um, card. Fuck no. It's like six cards just came out. I'm not about to do all that. One more card for Mike. One more card for Mike. One more card. And then you got the Six of Cups, which says pleasure here in this deck in particular. And it's all about the Six of Cups is usually all about a blast from the past, nostalgia, returning to oneness, returning to a certain place, person, place, or thing, I should say. Um, so you like just a lot of energy circling you right now. Energies from the past, people from the past. This could be jobs, places from the past that you're gonna see yourself returning back to for whatever reason. Maybe there's closures, maybe there's new beginnings that you're about to have. Maybe you're going back to like an old job or school. Um, but yeah, that's what's coming up for you. And you definitely have a lot of people that watch you because you do have that jokester energy. It gives me like maybe you could be somewhat rebellious, so you have like authority watching you, parents watching you, um, just to make sure that you're on the right path. I feel like you have a lot of monitoring spirits. All right, that was it.
Okay, it says give the tarot reader a tarot reading. Let's do that. We can do that and then we close it up because I have to go here in like 10 minutes. So,
Do it. Um, for spiritual. Oh, one card.
so
All right, so
all right. So a card for you and a card for me.
I got your card.
All right.
I like this. I like this character. He's cool. He's cool in this deck in particular too.
Okay, you ready for your reading?
Sure.
I got a Nine of Cups in the reverse.
Oh shit.
Um, and then it was immediately followed by the Hierophant in the reverse. I think whoever it is that you're dealing with at this time is not completely fulfilling you anymore. I think you might um, want to kind of step out of the situation or leave this person, if not right now, possibly in the future, um, because you're just not completely fulfilled emotionally in this situation. Um, I also feel like this person watches you a lot, and that might be annoying to you. Um, you still come back to this person though, so it's like somebody you keep like circling back around with. So that's what I'm seeing. Um, the person is emotionally manipulative. They know how to pull you back in. A lot of cups in the reverse here. Um, Let me give me a good news for this person. Eight of Swords, you're stuck with this person. Yeah, come on. There's a lot of eights here. Okay.
Yeah. Right now, I was dealing with both my twin flame and my soulmate,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just I'm not dealing with either one right now. Like I fucked up like the thing with my soulmate by messing with my twin again, you know? And I mean my twin, he's good people, man. And like he really tries. I have a lot to work on, like I know that, but he's also not perfect and it just is what it is. And in regards to my soulmate, like I've been trying to reach out to him and now he's like ignoring me, block me, and I'm like, ugh, damn it. But that just means I still have a lot of work to do on myself, and ultimately I'm gonna have to figure it out.
Put the Ace of Cups in the reverse at the end, girl. You need you need to have better boundaries towards this person. It's messing up your life. Um, It's like a lesson, not like not this not how to explain this. You have the 10 of cups and the ace of cups in the reverse. So it's like you get stuck at the 9 of cups and can't get the 10 of cups because of this person. Like he takes the ace from the 10 and gets you like it's satisfaction, but not complete satisfaction. That's what I'm
Yeah,
seeing.
yeah. As far as my soulmate, he's really good to me. He's just kind of young. He's like 5 years younger than me, and sometimes, like I feel like I don't see eye to eye with him, even though he like really tries and everything.
Hmm.
And it's when like I love him, like I'll always love him, and like at this point, it's like I can detach. It's like lessons learned, growth. I used to be like really, it was hard for me to like detach from him and the situation. Now it's like, whatever, on to next, on to like living my life again and just like working on myself. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really gonna have to figure out if I want to fix anything with either one of them, because I'd be lying if I said they're not. Man, they're good. They're good. They're good people, and they both try. And especially my twin flame, when he came around this time, he was like being the best. I was not good. And I know that pushed him away, because I was doing shit just out of ego and pride, and I have a lot to work on. Like, I hope no one ever thinks I got my shit together, because I have a lot to work on. But yeah, we ready for you?
Of course.
I went ahead and I pulled one. Um, I feel like okay, so we have King of Wands here. Um, the King of Wands, general reading. He is a passionate person. He's fun. He has a young spirit. He's always active and on go mode, exciting. This person, they may not have it all together when it comes to like finance or like certain. But this person in general, I feel like this could be your current partner or whomever. But this person is the type of person that their love language is helping. Maybe not so much financially, but they like to help around the house, or maybe like by doing deeds.
Hmm.
So like I feel like this person either wants to be more appreciated because of that, of their, their good nature. They feel which that it's their good nature. And I mean, it seems like it. It's not a malicious card at all. It's not negative or anything like that. But this is someone that you might be like, you're kind of lazy, or or you feel like you got to put in more work. And this person's like, well, I reciprocate, but they feel like they reciprocate in their own way. Again, this could be like by doing like kind gestures for you. But overall, it's a positive card here with the King of Wands. TBH, I don't really pick up anything negative from this guy. Yeah, dude. The Page of Pentacles here. This is all about someone who's trying to do good. So I feel like this person might be trying to get back into your good graces by like helping you. I also see like this person is going to either try to pick up extra money, or maybe just try to be a little bit more helpful. Maybe you've been complaining to this person like, man, I'm pulling all the weight here, and it seems like they're gonna try, or they're starting to, or again, they will try to help. It may not be a big help, because it is the Page of Pentacles after all. It's not a king, right? He's not like super stable, super mature. But for the most part, this person is trying, and a trying person is everything. And I have to remember that, because, um, you know, like my twin, for example, he was really trying and being like very committed and very like sweet and helpful and all types of beautiful things. And I just kept like belittling and being rude and cold and callous, dismissive, bopped his ass, like I was like being really rude. And he was trying, and a trying man is everything, right? Like I just said about you, like this person is going to be trying to help you. So I feel like it's letting me know that, like, if you don't want things to go array or awry, they want you to be a little bit more maybe appreciative, or just like acknowledge more, because I feel like this person almost, they want to be acknowledged more. I feel
Okay, that makes sense because I'm like a very hard driving person. I'm like a super type A personality. Like, go, 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 go. This has to be done now. So, makes sense. Anyway, guys, I do have to step away from the live. I appreciate you, Jackie.
thank you, girl. Thank you. I
Uh,
appreciate it. Next time we'll go live on your channel.
for sure, I'll try to figure that out. So, thank you. And I hope you have a great rest of your night. Your reading was definitely accurate. And
It
guys,
was
go ahead,
cool.
like, subscribe, all of that. I'll see you
Yes.
guys
Queen of
next time.
Swords.
Thank you.
Peace
Bye.
out, everybody. Smell y'all later.